Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So friends, continuing our discussion on understanding the house lord's placement, in this video we will give attention to the most auspicious house in our astrological chart, which is the ninth house. Ninth house, which primarily tells about the prospects of your luck, of your fortune, of the divine protection. So in which specific area of the life you can spot it. See friends, when we talk about the luck, so I heard someone talking about this in one of the podcasts, that two of the most safe and secured business which will never fail, like in the past it never failed and even in the future it will never fail. So those two businesses are, first business is of the weight loss, to make a fat person slim, and the second is to change the fortune of human. So human will always keep on running for changing their fortune, and for that people opt for different things, like even in India there is a lot of obsession with the gemstone, with buying cars with a specific numerology number series, and even amongst the Asian community I see a lot of the obsession with the number 8, with 888 and all. So now comes the question that all these could be the temporary solution, but when we talk about the permanent solution, this is something with which God has sent you on this human incarnation. That encrypted code of activating your luck is there, it resides in your chart only, which is your ninth house and the ninth lord, which we will try to understand in this video. Because friends, and even when I say about the luck factor, so this could happen in so many ways. Luck can also be seen as the right advice, can be seen with the right guidance, with the right break. Like so many of the actors, their career only got established because right directors gave them the break at the right time. We even talk about from like one of the very glorious king from the India, like Chandragupta Maurya. In his case, just because Chanakya spotted him, like a teacher, he spotted him, he trained him, he groomed him, because of which his luck got activated. And I keep on giving reference to this story which I heard in one of the preaching of Osho as well. Like what happened, like there was this beggar and he always used to go to beg in a specific lane. Like even the beggars, sometimes even they have their own territories and their lanes. And that day, to his amusement, the king of that whole country, he somehow stopped, his chariot stopped, and the beggar was so happy that okay, today king has come, so we all will be rewarded. Like even if some of the junior minister of the king will come to me, even he will give me something more than an ordinary man. And to his surprise, the king by himself approached him, came to him, and now beggar was very happy that now I will be getting rewarded. Rather, king like open his arms in front of him and ask for something from that beggar. So later on the story was that the astrologer of that king has advised this thing, that there is a big sankat, big misfortune which is coming to our kingdom, and if you want to evade that, go and ask for the most poor person or beggar of the country. So that is what I'm trying to tell you, that sometimes luck plays such a role and hide and seek that people and the relations which you are avoiding, the key to the activation of your luck or your fortune might reside over there. And friends, when we talk about specifically from the perspective and point of view of the virtues, how guni a person is, how much ancestral blessing a person has got. See, these days people do a love marriage. All what they look forward to is the looks or how much money that person is making. Sometimes people even do the background check. But only once you start living with that person, then only the real qualities comes out. And when we talk about the qualities, the virtues, the guna, so that generally we see in the chart either from the second house or from the ninth house. Difference is that second house actually make you a good person to be around, but ninth house has got so much divinity over there that it makes you respectful in the eyes of the people. So this is what the beauty of the ninth house is, and in this video for this subject we will only be focusing towards the activation of the luck. Where is the key to your luck resides in the chart. So okay friends, now starting first with, if you will find that the ninth lord in your chart is placed in the first house, that in itself tells about that you have taken birth in this lifetime with some good deeds or good merits done in the past lifetime. See, we generally, when it comes down to the Pur Punya, good merits done in the past life, we generally give attention to the fifth house. But even the ninth house plays a very significant role. And lot many times it has been seen that someone in the family might have made a wish that even in my case, my mother, she was a very big devotee of, she is a devotee of Lord Shiva, and she told me that when she got married and when she was pregnant, she kept a lot of the fasting and prayers devoted to Lord Shiva, that I want a son like this and that. So I mean to say, so this also tells about it, that your birth has taken place because of a wish made by your parents, or some good divine qualities with which you are born. And see, this is one such kind of combination which generally get categorized as a fortunate birth, like ascendant lord in the ninth house, or even the ninth lord in the first house. That in itself tells about a fortunate birth. It also tells about that this could be the devotion and guidance and protection of a specific god in your life as well. And I generally recommend, if your ninth lord is in the first house, rather than worshipping everyone, there is nothing wrong in that. Just make your pinpointed focus towards the devotion of one god only, and that god will come to your rescue, or will guide you, will protect you. And some ancestral protection guidance also has been seen with this kind of placement. And for the sake of this discussion, unless and until you will not take initiative, your luck will not activate. See, a lot of the times it happens, even you would have seen that in the case of some of the big businessmen as well, in some of the important deals, they can just send a top executive of their company, of their firm, but they ensure to be physically present over there. So your physical presence will actually play a very significant role. Even if you are a big business person and all, so and you advertise, you market your brand a lot, so ensure to have your face over there. So your physical presence, your persona, your physical participation, involvement, your own self-initiated efforts will actually activate your luck. Now, let's say for example, if your ninth lord is placed in the second house in your chart. So see friends, the good part about from first house, second house, third house, fourth house is that they generally tell about our formative years, our early childhood years. And the way I gave this reference, to the best of my knowledge, and if there are other supportive factors in the chart, this actually can actually give someone very divine qualities, virtues, righteousness, your moral compass is going to be very high, and very much respectful person, we can say that. Unless and until moon is not afflicted, ascendant lord is not afflicted, Rahu is the chief significator of corrupting someone's character. So Rahu is not spoiling it. So generally it tells about a very virtuous personality. In early childhood or formative year, you get well guided by the family, right guidance. Generally it has been seen that the education and the basic things in the early formative years happen in a very prescribed kind of way. Now friends, this is a kind of a placement where I have generally seen that, because ninth house and the second house, these are the two important houses which tells about our roots, our tradition, our culture, our Gram Devata, our East Devata, our Kul Devata. So with this kind of placement in any capacity, if you can do something, contribute something towards your family, towards your roots. So never ever forgetting your roots is the first mantra for you. If you can contribute in any way towards the construction or supporting any of the Kul Devata temple of yours, that is something which you can do. And your luck can also activate being close to the birthplace only. A lot of the times I have seen that life, on surface, looks very happy in the foreign land, but see, on and off there has been that anti-immigration kind of problem happening in majority of the parts of the world. It's not only that people whose applications are getting rejected, rather there have been many racist attacks which are also happening. So people are losing jobs and all. So I mean to say, with this kind of placement, you can also find your success close to your birthplace as well, and family plays a very significant role. So we generally say that for any important task of yours, it's not only that you have to give attention to the right muhurat for initiating the task, but where your ninth lord is placed, honoring that person also becomes very important for you. Like, rather I would say it is equally important than initiating the task, laying foundation to a task at a right muhurat. So I mean to say, like, seeking the blessing of your elderly members of the family, participating in any family gathering, in any family event becomes very important. And second house is also the house of the speech, second house is also the house of the money, and if your ninth lord is there in the second house, it is well placed. So because of the luck, opportunity will keep on ringing, will keep on knocking on your doors. It is not going to be a complete dry situation for you. Something will happen, and at the last minute something will work out, but the flow of money is going to be intact, and even your speech is going to be so charming that you automatically attract opportunities towards you, especially the financial opportunities. So it's a good placement. Now friends, if the ninth lord of yours is placed in the third house, now I always say that if a planet looks back its own house, it strengthens the prospects of that house. So the very first thing is that the major opportunities and the breakthrough will come to you because of the support of your friends, because of the support of the younger sibling. And many times it has been seen that the more you try to help your younger sibling, the more your luck, your stars, your fortune shines. And especially like with your ninth lord in the third house, if you are a very strongly Mars ruled person, so friends will play a very significant role in your success. And and also friends, like because third house is also the house of the self-expression, this is the house of your neighbors, this is the house of the short journeys. So we generally say that physical presence becomes very important, rather than making a like covering an important meeting just over the phone call, just over a Zoom call. If it is possible for you to be physically present, that also becomes very important. And initiating any task via giving attention to the right muhurat will also become very important for you. And we generally say that because of the support of the luck, many things move in their life, like the wheel of the life, because initiating any task, how much you will be able to create or build in the life, we generally see that from the third house. And because of the support of the ninth lord being over here, that also tells about that if you are an entrepreneur and if you have a growth oriented mindset, so you will expand, you will scale up, you will grow a lot in the life because of the support of the divine ancestral blessing, or purely the sheer luck will work in your favor. If your ninth lord is placed in the fourth house, so friends, see, generally it has been seen that before initiating any task, seeking the blessing of your mother will play a very significant role. Generally it has been seen that even if you are living in a joint and the big family, and I always recommend, like, you know, whenever people book their reading with me, especially if the parents have come, parents of a male has come and they just want to get the matchmaking done, and they have, like, because in the arranged marriage you have 2-3 kundalis, the birth chart. So I always give attention to in a girl's chart as well, especially if it is a very traditional family, joint family, big family, how strong the girl's fourth house, seventh house and the second house is. Because especially the fourth house is something which is the sukh bhava, and which is something which makes you family oriented, which makes you very domesticated in the life, rather than just being self-centered and all. So if your ninth lord is there in the fourth house, like, even those people who will live with you, they will also benefit because of your luck. So if you are in a joint family, and let's say for example, till the time everyone was living together, so other people were also getting benefited because of your luck. And the minute the family will like there will be any partition which will happen in the family, so those who were getting benefited because of your luck before, they will suffer. So it's a good placement, and generally we say that many material, tangible achievement happens in the life. Like let's say for example, if in your case your home is not being, you're not being able to construct or build a house or buy your own house, or there is always a scarcity of the material and the assets and the tangible things in the life. So in your case, it's purely the case that kripa or blessing is blocked. There is something because of which the blessing is blocked. Otherwise, this is the best combination. People in whose case, they say that when the right time came, I do not know from how it happened. I did not even have the budget, and somehow things keep on getting aligned. I ended up building such a big house. So all these big material, tangible development, achievement, accomplishment will happen in your life purely because of the blessing and the grace. So this is what you have to look forward to. And let's say for example, if your ninth lord is placed in the fifth house, so this is one of the best combination. It tells about that you would have done some good deeds in the past life. With the birth of the child, the fortune of yours will activate for sure. The more you will do the chanting, you will be spiritual, devotional, the more things will work for you. I always say friends, like when we talk about what defines and shapes up someone's personality, so the mind and the thoughts play a very significant role. So Mercury, moon is more emotions and receptivity, but the fifth house plays a very significant role, because fifth house tells about the kind of thoughts which comes to your mind. So ninth lord is over here, so divinity will guide you, will instill right thoughts in your mind, and we generally say that you will have this capacity because of the support of the luck and guidance. You will be able to create many things in the life. You will be able to build many things in the life. And the way I mentioned that after the birth of a child, the luck will activate. Many things will happen in the life. Now, if your ninth lord is placed in the sixth house, so friends, one thing is you have to be clear that this house has got so much divinity and auspiciousness that no placement of this planet is bad. So it's not like that if it is placed in the 8th house, 6th house, 12th house, that means you are doomed. Now there is no way blessing can be accessed by you in the life. It's not like that. Every house, this planet in itself has got such an important portfolio and department. Sometimes even in the hostile countries, like imagine even if like some country which is hostile to other country, but if the president or the prime minister of that country will visit, there will be some obligation, but the other country, the hostile country, still has to honor it. So that is what I'm trying to tell you. So the ninth lord being in the sixth house, first of all tells about that you need to fix up your daily life. Like the more disciplined you are going to be with your schedule, the more your luck will shine. Second thing, the more service oriented you are going to be, the better things will work for you. You have this habit and tendency of helping people, being of unconditionally of service, of help to other people, needy people. Your stars will shine. Maternal uncles will play a very significant role, like the maternal ties will play a very important role with this placement. And generally in any of the crisis situation, conflicting situation, these are those people. If your ninth lord being over here, it is well placed. Your ninth lord being over here, it is well placed in positive benefic influence. This also tells about that divinity will protect you. Like majority of the promotions in your job, in your service which will happen, it will happen because of the sheer luck. And also with this kind of placement, I would say that more than the business, you can do much better in the job. And divinity and the luck will protect you from any harm, any health issue, any disputed situation, conflicting situation. Stars will support you. Now friends, if your ninth lord is placed in the seventh house, so first of all, it's a good combination that you will find a very virtuous partner. In Hindi, there is a word which we use as guni. The person you will get married to, this person is going to be very guni. Second thing is that whatever you do, it will be much better for you that your partner, your spouse has to be participative in that. The name of your partner, the contribution of your partner will help shine your fortune. And even we say that even if there is a potential for like doing business in partnership, it will suit you. And like the way friends, seventh house does not only tell about your partner, or it tells about the business, but it also tells about other people as well. So this also tells about that some strange encounters, like wherever you go something happens and people are ready and willing to help you, and especially if this is a benefic planet. So that means people are ready and willing to help you. Out of nowhere, you feel struck, you get struck, and there is everyone who's there to help you. We have seen those vloggers, travel vloggers, they keep on talking about, I was covering this city and everyone was helpful for me. I got lost somewhere and the strangers and the local residents were there to help me out. So you have that vibe to you, that people perceive you as very kind and they are ready to help you out. And yes, luck will shine after marriage. Partner will be very virtuous. Do business in partnership. This is all what I can give it to you. Now, if your ninth lord is placed in the 8th house, so we generally say that relocate from your birthplace, you will shine. Second thing, we say that in-laws will play a very significant role in your success, for your stars to shine. This also tells about that if this planet is well placed, any threat, any harm will be divine protected. Divinity will protect you. But again, friends, the only one flaw, I'm not saying that there is a share, there is a loss of the luck. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that in certain cases, if the native has this tendency to make use of the divinity, like the tantrics, that you have got that aura, energy, like kripa or blessing from a god, but you use that to inflict harm on others, then this could be reason for your fall. So unless and until, I'm sure for lot many people it is not going to be getting applicable, but yes, for any transformative situation, like we generally say that beyond any doubt, in the first half of the life, you will find yourself like whenever the ninth lord is in the 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, it's not a bad placement. The only concern is that the luck does not shine too early. So in the second half of the life, with the passage of time, things start getting aligned for you, or the omens and the stars start working in tandem with you, in support for you. In the initial first half of the life, native has to feel lot of the lot of the setbacks, lot of the problems, just because luck was not there. Luck did not supported that person. So like the way I mentioned that with every major transformation, some chunk of your life or some chunk of your fortune will activate. So like the way we say that like this lady, she booked her reading with me. Yeah, Nipon, I had a divorce, but because of that guy only, I was able to come out of my country and settle down in a foreign land. Even we have divorced, but now I have the citizenship, I have the residentship. So something chaotic, transformative happened, but it end up giving something to you, which might be good for you. See, this is what the irony and the problem of the 8th house is. And yes, people who are able to make a breakthrough in the research, like the way there is a word, serendipity, accidental discovery of fortune, it generally happens with this kind of combination. Like even if you are like working as a miner and all, and you dig and try to find or hunt for something, so you are a researcher and all, so generally if ninth lord is there in the 8th house, it is well placed, these kind of accidental discovery of the good fortune generally happens in these kind of placements. Now friends, if your ninth lord is placed in the 9th house in itself, this is one of the best placement. You have done some good deeds in the past lifetime. There is a support, guidance and protection of some devata on your life, or this could be any departed ancestor. Some sort of ancestral blessing is there in your life. And if the overall chart is wholesome, supportive, generally we say that things happen at the right time in the life of this person, like finding a right person at the right marriageable age, completing your studies at the right time. One thing which I want to say, when we talk about activating your luck, so father will play a very significant role. All the guru figure, guru tulya people will play a very significant role. The day there is going to be an arrival of a guru in your life, or see, guru tattva happens from deep within. The day you have accepted someone as your guru, and now you have put your whole faith and completely surrender yourself to that person, your luck will start shining. So that's all what I can say. So yes, while doing any important task, initiating any important task, more than giving attention or equally giving attention to the muhurat, initiating the task at the right muhurat, but also seeking the blessing, like first going and touching the feet of your father, seeking the blessing of your father, and then initiating the task will definitely, it's a good omen for you. And yes friends, whether we talk about higher studies, divine protection, guidance, being led, guided in the right path, and yes, depending on the nature of the planet, we can also figure out that what kind of gods and nature of devatas you would have worshipped. Obviously, if it is like Mars, so this could be Hanuman, this could be Narsimha. If it is Shani, then this might be goddess Kali, Lord Kal Bhairava. So based on that. Now, if your ninth lord is placed in the 10th house, so friends, it's a very good placement. Like generally, it has been seen that in some of the cases where the senior people, even they are known because of their son, because of their daughter. Oh, he is the father of that girl who passed that exam. Oh, he is the father of that person who achieved and won that election. So that sort of achievement and accomplishment can be seen with this. The only mool mantra which is applicable in your case is that till the time you will not put efforts, your luck will not move, your luck will not shine. So for your luck to shine, it is all completely intertwined with the intensity with which you put efforts. So unless and until you will not put the karma, you will not do the karma, the bhagya will be blocked. So in your case, putting efforts like that will become very important, and the more hard work you do, the more your luck shine. And many major career opportunities comes to this person because of the support of the luck. When obviously friends, if your ninth lord is Saturn, so that means it might come in the second half of the life. If it is like Jupiter and Sun, you might find your path, your right career, right field at a very early age. So it depends on many calculation, but one thing is for sure that the major career opportunities will come to you because of the support of the luck. And even at workplace, try to have a very good harmonious bond with your bosses. Be as subservient to them or as respectful to them at work, and they will play a very significant role for your success. Now friends, if your ninth lord is placed in the 11th house, so this is one of the good combination. So this tells about that majority of your wishes will get fulfilled in the life because of the support of the luck, divine guidance, support of the community, support of the elder brothers. All of that will play a very significant role. And we generally say, because here in this video we are talking about what can you do to activate your luck. So before initiating any important thing, important task, more than giving attention to the muhurat, seek the blessing of your elder sibling, and like have and get some gift and give it to your your elder sibling. Seek the blessing and do good things to them, so that your luck, because somehow your luck is intertwined with your relationship with your elder sibling, and how much you contribute in the community, how active you are in the community related matters, all of that will play a very significant role. This also tells about that luck will take you to the elite places, right network, right set of group and all. And let's say for example, if your ninth lord is there in the 11th house and you are still stuck in a loop of unproductivity, like for many years you are just pursuing to get married and it's not happening, for many years you are pursuing to build a house, it's not happening, for many years you are pursuing to build your career, it is not happening, then that means there is something wrong in your luck house. So that means this could be some divine guidance of a guru, embracing a guru, or becoming more religious, doing more pilgrimages, doing more bhakti sadhana. But this is where the key lies, because the 11th house is a very important house, friends. Like all the wishes are attached with this house, and if the ninth lord is there, so you can manifest a lot. And if it is not happening, it means the blessing is blocked. Now friends, if your ninth lord is placed in the 12th house, so the very first advice to you is that move away from your birthplace and you will do good in the life. Your luck will activate. Friends, this also tells about that, for the activation of the luck, you might have to do a lot of the pilgrimages, lot of the charities, lot of the donations. That will become very important. 12th house is generally a very hidden house, like hospitals, prisons, all of that we generally see from over here. So, and again, whenever you have to do anything connected with the 12th house, you have to keep it slightly secretive. You do not have to demonstrate a lot or make a spectacle out of it. So I would say that majority of the important auspicious things in your life, auspicious important plan of yours, unless and until it has not got finally implemented or executed, do not reveal it beforehand. And even if you can you can afford to pay for someone's hospital expenses and all, that will definitely prove out to be very blessed for you. And doing pilgrimage and all becomes very important for the activation of luck if your 9th lord is placed in the 12th house. So yes friends, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. Once again, thanks a lot for watching this video, and for further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.